Grand Rising family. Tiffany Hills popping in with a video. Now today, I'm going to be doing a live with Mook, 2 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Eastern time. So you want to check this out. It's going to be, we're going to be covering the summer solstice, quite a few topics. Summer solstice and retrieval and underworld, quite a few topics. So I'm going to put the link in the description box. So y'all can just pop in for those of y'all who can make it. I hope all of y'all can make it. You know, family, I love y'all. So on a more serious note, come on, Bubba. He's seen the deer, so he be trying to get to his friends. On a serious note, something was taken from you. You dealt righteously with people. You thought they were dealing righteously with you. And this comes in many scenarios, many scenarios. And instead of them dealing righteously with you, they took something from you. Now, some of the things they took from some of you, you did not realize this until maybe just recently. This covers all levels, spiritually, physically, business-wise, family, friends, all these things. So you're going to have to take a trip to the underworld. In order to retrieve what was taken from you, you're going to have to take a trip to the underworld. Now, in taking this trip to the underworld, certain situations will present themselves to let you know that this is how you go in and get what was yours. Now, some of these things were out of your control because you were a child, and it had to do with your light. So, some adults took your inheritance and gave it to their children. And so there are certain things you're going to have to do spiritually in order to retrieve what is yours. Some people you dealt with in the spiritual community very righteously, and they went behind your back and did some unrighteous things. You're going to have to go to the underworld to retrieve what was taken from you. These situations, go ahead and jump, Bubba, and circumstances will appear to let you know exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. For those of you who just want peace and non-confrontational, you're going to be the opposite of that. You're going to be the opposite of that. There comes a time when the warrior got to stand. Right? So, when you take this trip to the underworld, it's not really much you got to do. But you have to stand for what is yours, and you have to take back what is yours because it belongs to you, and it belongs to your family. It belongs to your children. It belongs to, it's just yours by right. A lot of you in business had to leave some money on the table because Spirit told you to deal with it spiritually. When you really want to take it to the streets. You want to take it to the streets. The Spirit said, just wait. So now the wait is over. But your spiritually, when Spirit says that and gives you those instructions, it's because they're going to cover everything. And they're going to let you know what to do physically to retrieve what is rightfully yours. So this is retroactive. If you were a baby, it's retroactive. Whether it's money, whether it's your light, whether it's your inheritance, whether it's spiritual matters, whatever it is, it's retroactive. So, but you play an active role in retrieving what is yours. The best example I can give you a few, is when Caroline was seduced. So you were seduced with, they were so nice and You know, they seem to be this and they seem to be that, but it was a seduction going on, seduction game. So Caroline was seduced by the other mother. I'm gonna give you this, and your parents, your real mom didn't give you this, your real dad didn't give you this. Well, all she wanted to do was take her soul. So by Caroline going in and getting retrieving the children's soul, she did that for herself as well. The other scenario is with Cinderella. Cinderella, father passed, and the stepmom came in and took over. And so Cinderella thinking, okay, if I'm nice and I give up, you know, and I start taking care of them, you know, they'll be nice to me and they'll give me what is mine and thus and such and whatever the case may be. And that was not so. Cinderella became the princess and put them in their place. So, oh yeah, and another one is a Kill Bill. Kill Bill, when she thought she was going to get married and ambushed and they beat her to death and left her for dead. Leave it, Bubba. Whatever that is, leave it there. Leave it. Yeah. And she came back and you see how she handled her BI. Just saying. I'm just really feeling a lot of warrior energy. Because I've been nice. I've been good to people. I don't have that ulterior motive. That's why when you're dealing with the fairies, you can't have an ulterior motive and you can't have an agenda, and you just come in pure of heart. I've been good to a lot of people. And these people haven't been so good to me. Just walk through a spider web. Finish line. And done being nice. So take that trip to the underworld and go get your shit. Peace, fam.